Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well and staying healthy. On this channel, we cover the news, facts, and sentiments about the crypto market. We also interview many of the folks who are investing and building in the market. And I've interviewed folks like Binance CEO CZ, Mark Yusko of Morgan Creek Capital, and many other folks, including Katherine Kohli, who's the CEO of Binance US. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, also heads up, I will be interviewing one of the co-founders of Rain cryptocurrency exchange, which is located in the Middle East. They were the first to get licensed, so stay tuned for that. So big news here, guys. Western Union is still testing and considering the use of XRP. And of course they are, because their major competitor, MoneyGram, has of course partnered with Ripple. Ripple's invested in MoneyGram, and MoneyGram is leveraging XRP today to move money in specific corridors. So they are of course trying not to get disrupted, Western Union that is. They don't of course want to become the next Blockbuster where they don't innovate and they die. And here, shout out to Stephen Bull from the DIEP who found this document from Credit Suisse, and it clearly highlights Western Union testing and considering use of Ripple XRP for cross-border payment. And they put in the subnotes here, Ripple has made a $50 million investment in Western Union competitor MoneyGram. So let me give you some details. And once again, this is an official document from Credit Suisse. This is not some random person on Twitter. This is an official document. And for those of you who don't know who Credit Suisse is, they're an investment banking company. Full description, Credit Suisse Group AG is a global wealth manager, investment bank, and financial services company founded and based in Switzerland. They have existed before crypto. They have nothing to do with crypto, guys, but they are investment bank, and they're looking for investment opportunities, and they look at disruptive technology as well, what's emerging. So the title of the document here is Payments, Processors, and FinTech. If software is eating the world, payments is taking a big bite, because payments is being disrupted right now, right? With cryptocurrencies and CBDCs and Ripple and Bitcoin and everybody. And this here, Equity Research for the Americas, 24th of January, 2020. Very recent document. And remember, this is an analysis put together by these professional people here. This is not a joke. This is provided to their clients. So if I do a search for XRP, I get a lot of interesting results here. So cryptocurrency impact on the payments ecosystem. But there are there are nascent and niche use cases we plan to monitor. Of course, you got to monitor the emerging markets and look for the disruption and look for the opportunities to make money. Now, to be fair, they mentioned Bitcoin via BitPay, where Bitcoin is being leveraged for different payment processing and merchants, because there are Bitcoin ATMs, there are Bitcoin merchants, companies that accept Bitcoin. We all know that. They mentioned stable coins. They mentioned Libra, which is Facebook's crypto, of course. But then they come to cross-border remittances, and they mention MoneyGram Ripple partnership very clearly here. You all know about that. They mentioned TransferWise, which is evaluating blockchain technologies, including Ripple. They mentioned Western Union evaluating Ripple, although initially was less bullish. Trials continue. They mentioned Ripple specifically as a company, saying approximately 300 financial institutions using the platform RippleNet, which provides an option to use XRP cryptocurrency. They mentioned JPM coin, and then they mentioned R3. This is significant. A lot of people forget about R3. They have 5 billion XRP, and they have integrated XRP as the first settlement mechanism in the Corda Settler. So here, offers Corda Settler, which supports XRP. Pretty clear, guys, what is taking place. Now, if you jump down even further in the next page here, they call out specifically Western Union testing and considering use of Ripple XRP for cross-border. Ripple has made a $50 million investment in their competitor MoneyGram. So this is an official document. This is not a cryptocurrency document. This is not a biased cryptocurrency document. Like, it's not from Ripple, right? Where you can say, hey, the company's biased because they have a crypto. Or it's not from CoinDesk, where it can maybe, focus too on crypto. This is an investment analysis put together by a company here looking at different investment opportunities, and they recognize what is taking place with cryptocurrencies, highlighting XRP in multiple cases. Look at this whole section here. XRP is mentioned at least 6 times. They're highlighting different folks, right? And Ripple as well. So this is why I have XRP in my portfolio. It's my number one, but I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Ethereum for DeFi and smart contracts. I'm not a maximalist for XRP. If you were to ask me what should you invest in, I would say Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum. Yeah, because I'm looking at diversifying, I'm looking at the use cases and the utility, and also reducing the risk in your portfolio. If you put all your eggs in one basket, you have high risk because you don't know what tomorrow holds. Now, guys, Western Union CEO has been on the fence for a while, jumping back and forth and claiming things, oh, we don't need XRP or Ripple, but this conversation has been going on since 2018. So they know something. They see their competitor making big moves, and he has changed his tune a bit. Initially it was a very hard stance, but then he, in interviews in 2019, he said, things like, "Look, hey, I'm open. Any cost savings, any innovation, I'm there. We can sign a deal tomorrow." So mentioning Ripple and Western Union. So these guys, they don't want to give up the power they have. Western Union leads the market in the money payment in the payments sector for money transfer. So, but he also, I'm sure, a smart guy, realizes they could become the blockbuster of payments. They get left behind, disrupted, because the new emerging technology is here. And as I've shared before on this channel, the World Economic Forum, remember they had their meeting in Davos, and President Trump, Mnuchin, world leaders were there. They put out a central bank digital currency policy toolmaker kit. And of course, if you search for XRP, it highlights most relevant for wholesale CBDC examples: JPM coin, XRP, crypto assets designed for inter or intra-bank payments and settlements. And these are official documents from governments and companies, and they are recognizing XRP's value. But you still have many in the crypto community who have a religious following behind cryptos, and it's like there's still a lot of FUD around it, but people are not recognizing what's going on. This is not about crypto Twitter. This is not about your emotions or feelings. This is about a quality investment that is getting adoption, and people are leveraging it, and it does take time, and looking for what will give you a solid return on your investment, right? At the end of the day, all this tweeting and talking and videos and so forth doesn't matter anything unless you make money. That's what I'm here for. I love the technology, so I'm passionate about it. That's why I have a channel, but I'm here to make money, guys, like many of you. And we got news here earlier this week. Azimo and SCB runs on Ripple for instant payments into Thailand. And, Ripple is partnered with companies around the globe servicing Europe, Asia, and many other places. And, they clearly highlight that Azimo's launch on RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service. So on-demand liquidity used to be known as XRapid, which leverages XRP. So here Ripple highlights that customers can leverage Ripple's ODL service, which uses the digital asset XRP to source liquidity on demand and avoid pre-funding international accounts. These are the facts. So take your emotions out of it. Look at real world adoption, who's getting involved, and it is pretty clear as day what Ripple is doing and the adoption XRP is getting. And I know the question is going to come, but what about the price? And people need to understand, let's say Tesla is doing great and they're delivering on their vehicles and so forth. But if the stock market's in a bear market or a recession, you're not going to see a surge in the price as you would in a bull market, right? There's market cycles. This is a young market. There's still some manipulation in it. So we got to wait for things to mature. There is also a lack of regulatory clarity in the US. So things will come in due time. The market will mature. Prices will increase. You'll see higher prices than you did in 2017. And what's a good indication is progress and adoption. That's certainly something you can bank on. That is tangible, right? Versus someone just saying something. If you see companies actually leveraging the asset and there's actual partnerships taking place, that is a great sign, guys. And that's why I'm bullish on XRP. Now, moving ahead here, we got some news that U.S. Treasury approved Square as the health concern stimulus lender. This is great. Here's why. Jack Dorsey is a Bitcoin bull. He's bullish on crypto. We know his company Square as well. The Square Cash App accepts, crypto payments. You can buy, sell, and so forth on the Square Cash App. And Square built a division called Square Crypto. You guys all know this. They have a Twitter account and everything like that. And while this is not saying anything of crypto being leveraged, it's putting the people at the same table. So you have the U.S. Treasury talking to Square, which is bullish on crypto. Its owner is bullish on crypto. Jack's goal has, he has said that he would like to make Bitcoin a daily currency. That is his goal. That is, you can find that quote here we go. Last year, Jack Dorsey said he wanted to help Bitcoin achieve currency status. So this is a great sign. Maybe the governments can leverage the digital dollar, or the U.S. government can leverage the digital dollar. Who knows? I've interviewed Katherine Kohli, where she had wrote an article on CoinDesk saying the U.S. can pay the stimulus money to Americans using stable coins. So check out the interview if you haven't seen it yet. So let's see where this leads, guys. And we're seeing the U.S. government is opening up their door for fintechs to become lenders. And this includes crypto exchanges, crypto companies. So once again, in this situation, we could see kind of the government recognize the value of crypto. And I think they already do, because they want to build a digital dollar. So this is good news in this crazy pandemic situation we're in. So some other news here, guys. Binance's U.S. arm to launch Tezos staking this week. I hold Tezos in my portfolio. I'm currently staking and I'm earning my rewards. I believe in Tezos. I'm trying to interview some of the folks there because we are seeing adoption. And that, once again, that is my qualifier. Does it? Of course, it has to make sense. It has to be good technology. It has to have a good track record. But are people using it? Are people partnering? Are people building on it? And Tezos has that going for it. So definitely excited about that. Here in China, I'm saying here in China as if I live in China. I'm in the U.S., of course. But Chinese city signs deal with Huawei, if I'm saying that right, to strengthen blockchain adoption. Around the globe, governments are on board. This is why this emerging asset class is so exciting. They're building the infrastructure for crypto and blockchain, and we will see different adoption in different ways. And the government of the Nanshan district of Sichuan, China, has announced an agreement with multinational telecommunications and consumer electronics giant Huawei to boost the adoption of blockchain, among other technologies in the region. I love it. This is great news. Finally here, crypto exchange traffic in Russia rises by over 5% amid pandemic. I think a lot of people are seeing the money printing happening globally and fiat losing value, and they are getting into crypto. We're seeing trading is up, new wallets, all of those things. So specifically, traffic on crypto exchanges in Russia surged 5.56% in the last week of March 2020 in comparison to February averages. A study by Rator Labs reportedly said, citing data from the study, Russia's news agency RBC reported on the news on April 13th. So I think people around the globe are recognizing, okay, something's wrong here with the fiat currencies, and they're going to look to crypto as an alternative currency as well as an investment, because stocks are, of course, crashing, right? So crypto will be that asset class they can put some money into. So guys, the future of this market is bright. We got to have patience. We got to wait through this whole pandemic situation to get back to normal economic environment. I believe, the Bitcoin having pump or bull run or whatever you want to call it is going to be pushed back. That timeline is going to be pushed back because of the situation we find ourselves in. So guys, what do you think about this news? I think this is certainly bullish for XRP and crypto as a whole. In this document, Bitcoin's mentioned as well. So excited about it, and we're seeing these non-crypto conglomerates, major companies recognizing what is taking place, and that's a great sign for all of us who are here early. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you all later.